Hello and welcome. My name is Katarina, and today I will be reacting to Press Gang Season 1, Episode 6 Interface. And yeah, it's been a while since I last watched it, so let's see what I think. And let's get started. Yeah, Colin, maybe you should pay some of those.
Ah, the lovely Giselle. I keep telling her never to write me at the office.
Giselle, a name that
Shall I tell you
returns
just exactly
later
how
in
jealous that
coupling.
makes me?
Well, you sure you got the time?
Okay, listen.
Well, this ought to be good if she's got to take a run-up.
Good luck.
Spike, look at this. Just look at it. Came in the post.
Wow, a photocopied piece of a newspaper.
Look at the ringed advert.
Creative Writing Competition. The Roxburgh Award. And?
Well, look at the price.
A computer and printer.
That's just what we need, Spike, a computer. Look at this place. It's crawling with writers. Real writers, talented writers, dedicated writers. These kids even speak in punctuation. Linda, I can always taste this computer in megabytes.
We haven't got it yet, Colin.
Maybe not, but this is the clincher.
The early years of Sarah Jackson. You're sending them this?
I'm going for the sympathy angle.
Alcoholic parents. No formal education.
I mean,
Have
that's the
you
sort of thing
recently
that
learned
would
English?
100%
Colin,
make it into
no.
something like Britain's Got
Okay,
Talent.
I'll tone it down a bit. But if we lose because you're playing fair, then you're going to feel really
I'm
guilty.
stealing her toy.
The Roxburgh Award goes this year to Colin Matthews for his moving story, The Early Years of Sarah Jackson.
What?
I sent it as a letter, but they thought it was fiction.
Colin, it was. Well, anyway, well done, both of you. Well done, everyone. And I'll catch up with the new baby later, all right? Kenny, business. Problem. Kerr says even if we put the headline in quotes, we could... You know, somehow that all just seemed too easy.
What do you mean?
Doesn't matter. Come on, start.
Mysterious computer. Everything with computers was so mysterious back then.
Ready?
Ready?
They're sending an email. Is it even an
Okay,
email?
here
I don't
goes.
think it is.
Here goes.
It's just a message.
Because it's strange, that's why.
I would be
Roxburgh, an
so
office
interested
supplies
to
firm,
hear what
what have they
kids
got to do with creative
today would
writing?
think of it.
And if it's just for publicity, where is the publicity? I haven't seen any. Kenny, there's something weird about this.
What's this supposed to be? Is someone having a joke?
I wish I could see her face.
Spike.
Are we leaving that thing on?
What's the point in having it if we don't?
Well, who's got a computer and modem that's going to be sending us messages tonight?
Your dad's got the equipment, and you still
So
haven't
they
given
only
me that
get
homework
the
article,
messages
have
if
you?
the computer is
Great
on.
art
Is
doesn't
that
happen
it?
overnight.
Now it can.
Like my brother had a, Commodore 64 when I was a kid, but that was never connected
Come on,
to
Kenny, it's
anything,
20
so I don't
past.
know
We should
how
have been out by 10.
early internet works. Kenzie is rude to distract us without showing yourself. Say hi. Oh, she does not want to say hi. No. To be with you. All enemies mark our roof window. Okay.
Came in on the computer last night. Remember that television review column you wanted? I think this could be it.
It's excellent. but short. We'd need about the same again.
But the really weird thing is, it's anonymous.
It'll be one of the news team. They'll just have forgotten to put their name on, that's all.
Are there a lot on the news team who forget their names?
Look, just find out who it was and get them to double the length.
I don't even recognise the style, do you?
Don't make a mystery of it, Kenny.
Of course he needs to make a mystery of it, otherwise we have no plot.
Do you know what office supplies are about? Words.
Yes.
Making words, recording
He
words,
is so busy.
storing words, sending words. Without words, we're nothing. So, what better than a creative writing competition?
Well, how about publicity? I didn't see much. In fact, I didn't see any except for photocopied adverts sent to the office.
Do you know how much publicity we had, Miss Jackson? Enough. Now, if you don't mind.
So that's
No,
not
Thomas,
sus
I
or
think I've
anything.
got that.
Hope it wasn't too boring for you. You come here straight from school?
Yeah, it's the trouble with school. It always gets in the way of work.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh, she left her bag.
Sorry, Mr. Homer, I forgot my bag. You'd honestly have thought it was only up there for my benefit. Weird, isn't it?
Kind of, I suppose. Speaking of weird, I've asked everyone else. Did you write this?
No.
Who knows we've got a computer with a modem link and knows how to write this stuff and knows I was looking for a television column in the first place? Only the people I'm looking at right now. Now, it's as simple as this.
They're
I want
all
the review
there,
doubles in
and
length,
yes,
and I want the
messaging
name of the
received.
writer.
Linda, I think you better get over here.
Spike, this is a
Okay.
meeting.
It's a friend again.
What?
The mystery writer?
Virtue of a necessity. It was Colin's idea when we told him we didn't know the name. If you haven't got it, flaunt it.
So, you're now getting mysterious messages on the computer you mysteriously won in a competition whose publicity can only be described as mysterious.
Yeah. Mysterious, isn't it?
Tell me honestly, Linda, is it a gimmick, or do you really not know who it is?
A gimmick? To sell papers, you mean?
If it is, could be a good one.
What kind of person would make use of a situation like this just to sell papers?
Who
We
is
know what
the
kind of
mystery writer?
person.
Are rumours of a royal connection true? Only you can decide
A
with a
royal
competitively
connection.
priced copy of the Junior Mystery Gazette. Can you see through the mask to the mysterious...
Does this make your skin crawl?
Hey, come on, Linda, look what he's done for publicity. We're really selling this week.
Yeah. Our souls.
Oh, it's not that bad.
Get a copy now while it's still a mystery. Come on.
Oh, so it's you, is it?
Oh, it's not me. I'm simply the medium through which he is communicated from the other side.
Oh, the other side. Oh, he's dead, is he?
He has passed over.
Anyone we know?
Your mystery writer is none other than Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart.
Yeah, I don't know if he
What did
wrote
I tell you?
TV
Mozart.
reviews in English, but sure.
I've got to get some fresh air.
Okay then, Mozart.
Hey, Linda.
Oh, those are some
Just on my way to
colourful
see you. He's here.
shorts.
Who?
The mystery writer. Round you come. This is Linda Day, the editor. Linda, this is the man himself, the mystery writer.
Let me guess. He wants to get paid and you're here to handle the finances.
I told you she'd understand.
You bet I understand. Do you understand, Fraz?
My God, Linda is Fraz.
Do you know something, mystery writer? Are you finished for the night, is it? Another witty little masterpiece?
It's too early even for ASL.
You're thinking about it, aren't you? I aren't you?
Oh, come on. It's the
Oh,
guy with
that's
the
not
beard.
nice.
How many times has this been on?
There's
You
a
still don't know
Confederacy
that?
flag in the
Well,
background.
that's right. Send her down the corridor on her own. She's bound to be safe.
In Spike's defense, I think it's just a question
I
of
should be in this film.
throwing
It's not
everything
bad
in
news.
there. We also have a New York school and
Oh, hi, Dad. It's that film again. Oh, the plate's over there.
like
Can't you look
anything
at that
that's
guy? He's
American.
looking so shifty. Just take a look at him. Should have read the script. Oh, Dad, I need some clean underwear.
Yeah,
should turn
throw
it to the
your
washing. There's
clean
a
on
pile of dirty
your
stuff
dirty
here.
underwear at the girl.
I
That would
can't
work.
tell you how much this means to me.
Hi.
Hi.
Well, fancy meeting you here. And I do. I got something here.
I don't
It's gonna
like the
help
shoes in the
smooth over
bed.
the conversation.
I knew this was a mistake.
I'm not a neat freak, but I don't like shoes in bed.
You play Trivial Pursuits?
Well, usually on my own. It's easier to cheat.
What's your best category?
Hot stuff on sports.
I'll blow you out of the water on art and literature.
Try. Pink.
Do you know what's really strange about the mystery writer?
Is that the question?
Can
I
you
mean, it
answer
is a pink question.
I'll tell you what's strange. If a guy wants to remain anonymous, why does he have to wait until we got a computer? I mean, what's wrong with an unsigned letter?
I hadn't thought of that. Good answer. Try again. While you're on a winning streak, Kerr says this guy wants to be found.
Yeah, sounds right to me.
He says there'll be little clues left for us.
Have you looked?
At everything that's been sent to us. Every review the mystery writer's done. Nothing.
Linda, if that competition was a phony, we've been sent more than just reviews.
It's obviously a real page from the newspaper. It's just been messed about with on the photocopier.
Linda, look. Coming soon to the Capitol Cinema.
Laurel Avenue.
Well, doesn't look like a mystery writer's house.
Doesn't it?
You sure you don't want me to come?
I think it looks nice and
This guy likes
mysterious.
hiding. Two could be a crowd.
Yeah, if you're sure. See you back at the cafe. Good luck.
It's quite big if it's a single family house. Isn't it?
I saw you in the drive. Come in.
Yeah. Going in with a strange man in his house, isn't that all creepy?
Hey, wait a minute.
Did you tell her that she could open that door, or did she just do it anyway?
You'll understand if I don't get up.
And then you'd use the modem and send it straight back to the newsroom. That's why you need to just have a computer. Are you totally...
From the neck down on history.
That must be awful.
You don't know what an itchy nose means. That was a joke. I do joke, you know. From the neck up, I'm a running, jumping, crazy kid. Just can't get the rest of me to agree.
Well, whatever else you are, Billy, you're a fine writer.
And I'm the mystery writer. I like that.
And you sure you want to keep it like that?
I like people wondering. I like them not to know what kind of a wreck I am. If Dad hadn't left those stupid clues in, even you would never have known.
Billy, is there nothing I can do?
Of course there is.
It's
Close
funny,
the door.
it's his dad left the clues, but Matt
It
Kerr
is
said that
closed.
Billy was
Behind
trying
you.
to get her to figure out who he was through the way he talked to her. So, did he or didn't he? Or did he sort of subconsciously?
I wish we could get him down to that newsroom of yours. Get him meeting people, living again.
You're not using enough of this. The plates are still greasy.
I don't like a lot of suds.
But the plates are still greasy.
So, try them harder.
Ew, no. You should definitely not have greasy
Doesn't
plates when you
understand the
drive
meaning
them.
of no unless she's saying it.
Of course. You must have inside contact on the paper. Who is it?
You'd be surprised. I know all about you kids. Colin, the moneymaker. Fraz, the nutcase. That hoodlum Spike.
Spike's all right. In fact, he's rather sweet.
Oh,
I can't tell you how much this means to me.
Spike!
see, she can say nice things about him, just not to his face.
A word before I go, Billy. No more mystery writer. If you want to stick with the paper, from now on you show your face.
Yep, let's see if he comes.
Linda,
What?
even if he is just late, I think we should get started.
Yeah, I know. I've just got to get something. You've known him a long time. Do you think he'll come?
Well, I only really knew him before the accident. Now, I don't know.
I can't delay this meeting any longer, Spike.
Then start it. If he doesn't come, he doesn't come.
That's sensible.
Okay, everyone.
If you want
The
to
first
give
item
him
of business
special
tonight.
treatment, don't give him special
Linda.
treatment. But here we go. Oh no. This is, oh yeah. Slow clapping in general is, yeah, not a thing that we see much in shows anymore. Except, you know, the American Ghosts did a thing where Trevor slow clapped himself. Because nobody else would do it for him. That was kind of funny. But he was from, I don't think the 80s,
Sarah?
but like the early
Put in the minutes.
noughties?
Billy Homer. Late.
Oops, grinning again. Must be very funny, whatever I'm thinking of.
Look, I just happened to be walking along Spike Street, okay?
Of course.
And I happened to notice his house.
Yep.
Right.
But I wasn't sure if it was his house, so I went to check the number.
Yeah.
I was at the door. I couldn't just walk away.
Well, of course not.
So I rang the doorbell and his dad answered.
And naturally, you had to go upstairs, sit on Spike's bed, and play Trivial Pursuits for 2 hours.
Well, obviously. There's nothing going on, Kenny. Absolutely nothing. Will you stop grinning at me?
That's cute. It's hard to really know how the mystery holds up because I remember the conclusion. But it's a fun episode. But actually, like, the most fun for me now was just looking back at what the technology was back then. That ending is kind of unfortunate, but I do appreciate that they have a disabled character and that they have a disabled actor to play him. But even though the situation in television now is far from perfect, I do think it's better. And you have characters like, oh, what's her name, Jocelyn? Joe Casta, something with a J, I think, in The 6 Lives of College Girls, who's allowed to just be, and they don't make a thing out of her disability. And even with things like Special and Speechless, where the disability is the story, it's still a little bit more down to earth than what we got here. But yeah, I mean, he is a character with a personality. So that's nice. And of course, we see a bit of flirting going on with Spike and Linda, and it's nice to see that develop. So yeah, it's not one of my favorite episodes, but I think it's fine, and I'll see you again next week. Bye!